Alright, YouTubers, welcome back to Mayor McCheese's channel. We have Hearthstone here. We're gonna go ahead and give our new mech deck Shaman a try. I've been working on it for a couple hours now. I've had pretty good success, but let's see how well we can do with everyone watching.
Thrall versus Garrosh.
Victory or death for Doomhammer.
And that's not off to a great start. I usually have a hard time against warriors. The card selection's pretty good. Let's see what we can do with this. The advantage that I have with this deck is its middle range to higher. Right now, I'm really not getting into the cards I need. That helps. It's gonna be risky. I usually don't like laying down this that early in the game, but yeah, if I don't take care of this shit like that, it's gonna just stack up. Put down a Noetron next, just to make sure.
Pass me that Arclight Spanner!
If I can get away with it, I might have an idea.
Pass me that Arclight Spanner!
Oh boy. This is where it's gonna start to be a problem.
Elements guide me.
Yeah.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Yes. Also worked out kind of well,
Elements
even though
guide
that
me.
was an early use of it. At least it's a 5/5 on the board with healing, backing, spell power. I don't really have too many spell powers in this deck, though. So, well, I've got a couple. And I always like that because they always assume as a shaman I go heavy into spells, so it is kind of a nice thing. Are you really?
running the program. Hug.
Job done.
Nice. Okay. Interesting. That's not what I needed.
Job done.
This'll kind of work out because then I can swap the health. It'll die quicker, but yeah, that could work out. I really wanted to have it as a taunt, but
Don't mess with Tusker! Don't mess with Tusker!
and a board clear about now would be nice.
I wonder.
Yeah, I need to get some damage in. Until I get that board clear, then should be okay. AoE. Over the top. I don't think I'd do that, but this is gonna work out well. In theory. 14, 16, 18. Yeah, he's gonna have to lay out some defense or else.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Don't mess with Tusker!
Give that minion a turn to give that minion a turn.
Who shall be next?
Overall, I'd have to say I'm pretty happy with this deck. It has a couple of close calls that come with it, but overall, it really has won me a whole lot more than it's lost me. We'll see what it's like climbing up into the ranks more. I haven't really used this kind of concept before. I never really liked like the Merc decks and things like that, but you know, the Mech deck is nice because you kind of have healing, damage, and if you build it right, you can get taunt. I have a couple other decks, but primarily the Mech decks are going to be the ones that I use. The Merc deck, though, is pretty good. And I got a couple of new cards I want to work with that one on, so I'm probably going to post onto that later. But for now, I just want to see how far I can climb up the ranks. See kind of where I go. The Priest decks are nice, especially the Priest Mech decks, because with that one, not only do I have the damage, but I can also outlast people in terms of healing. But there comes to a point when you run out of the cards and you get fatigued. That's why, out of all the decks, I have to say I hate Rogue the most. The reason why is because they can have you just run out of cards quick. I've lost to friends knowing what they're doing. I've lost before the 7th mana dropped, so they're good, but I hate losing that way. But anyways, thank you YouTubers for joining me today. I really appreciate the likes, the subscribe, also the comments. I appreciate anything that you have for me. If you have any requests for not only Hearthstone, Dark Souls, StarCraft, any of those games that I post on, feel free. Comments are fine, but usually emails, I get them faster and they're easier to manage. So I always link it in the description, but before nerds were cool with an H in excuse me, before nerds were cool at gmail.com. In the description, it does show periods in between each word. Google just made me do that. However, I have it set up with Google as well as any Gmail account. Really, anytime there's a period, you can go ahead and not put in the period and just have the spelling, and it'll be fine. It's just easier on the eye to have the period so that you know what you're typing in instead of a blur. But, hey, anyways, everyone have a good night, and hope to catch you all on soon. Take care. Bye.